Hello, everyone. Welcome back to JSA TV here live from ITW in National Harbor. We are, of course, covering the latest stories, trends, and innovations in the digital infrastructure industry, as always. And we have a very special return repeat guest, our good friend Sophie Ann Terrisse, representing Telecom Sans Frontières today. Thank
Thank
you
you,
for being here.
Candice. Well, thank you, Candice, and thank you for Jamie and JSA. You are such an incredible partner to Télécoms Sans Frontières.
Oh, thank you.
We love to come meet you and give us some news, and we couldn't do it without you guys. So thank you.
Well, thank you, and we're so happy to support TSF. It's such an incredible organization. So, of course, we always want to chat with you and get the latest about TSF and make sure that our audience back home really knows and supports the organization as well. So, with that being said, could you start by giving us, for those who are
Yeah.
unfamiliar, a little bit of an overview of
Sure, sure,
TSF?
sure, sure, sure. So TSF is quite incredible because it was the first NGNO. It was actually launched in 1998. That was solely focused on emergency response using technology to be able to deploy during any type of disasters. And disasters have evolved over the year, unfortunately. What's really impressive is since its creation, TSF has been part of about 150 missions. And when we talk missions, we'll talk some more about what this means, but in 80 countries. And truly, the result was remarkable is it has helped 11 million people and it has enabled about 1,000 NGOs. So they are really critical when an emergency happens, a disaster happens, a war. Their work is sometimes unseen, but absolutely invaluable.
Yeah, absolutely. It's such an incredible organization. And so you're talking about these disasters and these crises. So when that happens, why is immediate access? Why is that timeliness so critical when it comes to communications
Yes.
infrastructure?
So what's really interesting is the first thing is if you have ever experienced not being able to reconnect with loved ones, not being able to not only get news, but yourself being able to say, this is where I am, this is what's happening and everything, you understand the distress that comes with that. So the human touch is remarkable. But there's even more than that. Everybody knows Doctor Without Borders. There will be no doctors, there will be no NGNO on site unless communication is
Mhm.
restored. And that's why, really, TSF, most of the time, is first on site. They are like leading the way to be able to enable anyone to come and procure, deliver, and stay on site to support all those organizations that are here for response. So it's really critical to not just come right away, but part of what's happening now is more and more crises are getting to be longer and longer, and we are doing mission like in Ukraine, where
Mhm.
you go and you think, okay, we'll be there for a few months, and obviously we continue to have center in Ukraine, and it's been several years. So our missions are getting longer,
Mhm.
which means the support that we need to receive needs to shift a little bit. It
Yeah.
needs to be a little bit more sustainable and longer term.
Mhm.
And that also gets us to new projects where we do stay on site. We work with local partners hand in hand, and we really try to make sure they are enabled to continue to connect people even after we have to leave post disaster, but stay to be there and continue to enable them with communication.
Amazing. Yeah, thank you. That's a really good overview for the audience. And of course, I think you've outlined really well how TSF sits right at that kind of
Yeah.
intersection between humanitarian aid and technology. And we talk a lot about partnerships in general at ITW, right? So here's an area where it's so critical, these partnerships. So can you talk about how the partnerships with telecom and satellite sectors are kind of coming together to support more resilient
Yeah.
communications?
So what's really interesting is in many ways, TSF has been an innovator. If you go on site and there's no way to communicate, how do you go about it?
Mhm.
So working with telecom partners that always are sharing new technology that allow us to do this, understanding what the options are for satellite and figuring out what are the best options regardless of where we are and what type of access we are is really important. So we always try to meet as many of those technology partners so we can understand how to best do it. um, the other thing is all those partners are supporter both with equipment, with technology, but also financially. And we are urging everyone to really get involved because we do need the funds. Our missions are getting longer, as I already mentioned it, but also they are getting way deeper into the audience that we touch. Should it be education? Should it be access to information with migration, war situation? We center to help people figure out what are they going to do with their life afterwards. You cannot doing with having partner that are not going to be involved with you for the long term. So we are very, very grateful to all the technology partners that support us over time.
Absolutely. Grateful to the technology partners and looking for more partnerships, deeper partnerships, right?
Absolutely.
And anybody who is interested, of course, can reach out, go to the website, learn
Yes,
more.
everybody can go to tsfi.org and donate. Any donation makes a massive difference. I bumped into a lot of our friends during this conference. I was like, give us $20. If 100 of you give us $20, you know, imagine the number of lives you're impacting. So tsfi.org, donate. You can do it as an individual and get involved with your company.
Yes.
Call us, ask us to learn more about our mission, how you can get involved, how you can help, and you will make a wealth of difference.
Yeah, and this is just one very, very practical way that folks in this industry
Yes.
can really make a difference, like you said. So
Absolutely.
thank you so much for getting
Thank
the
you,
news
Candice.
out, and thank you to our viewers for hanging out with us here live from ITW on JSA TV. Happy networking, everyone. We'll see you soon.